5, 4, 3, 2.
I know, you see, somehow the world will change for me and be so wonderful. Live life, breathe air. I know somehow we're gonna get there and feel so wonderful. It's all for it.
What's up, Vikings, and welcome back to another episode of MVTV. We would like to congratulate our MBHS math department as we had the second highest math growth in our students in the entire district. We do have some awesome math teachers. Also, seniors, community college application help is available in the Career Center. Sign up for an application workshop scheduled on February 25th and March 4th to get help from a college representative. So go and sign up at the Career Center. That's all from me, Vikings. See you guys next time. Oh, and by the ways, I want my MVTV. We appreciate all of you tuning in to MVTV News. Thank you for your support. We've received several more entries for the I Want My MVTV News shirt giveaway, and we're excited to announce our two new winners, Yoshi Solomon and Brianna Sanchez. Congratulations! We will deliver your shirts very soon so you can start showing it off. For the rest of you watching, don't miss your chance to win. Remind your teachers to show our news broadcast during SSR so you can enter your information for a chance to get our own MVTV News shirt. Simply scan the QR code to participate. Stay tuned and keep watching MVTV News.
Hey Vikings, here are this week's sports updates. First up, on the 24th, our varsity baseball team will take on Marquette at home, while our JV will be on the road. Also on the 24th, our Vikings volleyball team will be playing a home game against Duarte, so be sure to come out and show your support. On the 26th, our track team will be competing in a home meet against Ontario. Good luck to all our runners, jumpers, and throwers, and make sure to give it your all. And to wrap up the week, on the 28th, our varsity baseball team will be playing away this Friday against Duarte, and JV will be holding it down at home. So don't miss the action. That's all for this week, Vikings, and remember, I want my MVTV.
Hey Vikings, today's movie recommendation is Toy Story. Toy Story is a groundbreaking animated film that brings toys to life when their owner isn't around. Centered on Woody, a loyal cowboy doll, and Buzz Lightyear, a new Space Ranger action figure, the movie explores friendship, loyalty, and growing up themes. With its witty dialogue, heartwarming moments, and clever animation for its time, Toy Story remains a beloved classic that resonates with both kids and adults. It's an adventurous, fun-filled ride, perfect for anyone who's ever wondered what their toys might be up to when they're not looking. Oh, and by the way, I want my MVTV.
Hey Vikings, this week's show is Arrow. It is a TV show that follows Oliver Queen, a billionaire who becomes a vigilante Green Arrow. After being stranded on an island for 5 years, returned to Star City, he uses his archery and combat skills to fight crime, to protect his city, and to confront various villains. Throughout the series, Oliver struggles with his dual identity as a businessman and as a hero, while dealing with his personal relationships, family secrets, and the consequences of his actions. Into the show, Vikings! By the way, I want my MVTV.
Hey Vikings, today's game recommendation is Goat Simulator 3. It is a sandbox action game developed by Coffee Stain Studios. It is a sequel to Goat Simulator and features even more chaotic open world gameplay where players control a goat or multiple goats to cause as much mayhem as possible. The game is set on the island of San Anagora, filled with secrets, minigames, and physics-based destruction. It includes online and local multiplayer, allowing up to 4 players to explore, complete challenges, and wreak havoc together, like its predecessor. It leans into absurdity with crazy ragdoll physics and bizarre power-ups and hilarious pop culture references. That's it from me, Vikings, and by the way, I want my MVTV.
Hey Vikings, so today's song recommendation is Visita by Enjambre.
La semana me parten dos, de viernes a domingo. Tu visita me repara cuando nos conecta, entonces vivo.
The song Visita was released as part of their 2011 album Dulce y Salado. This album marked a significant point in the band's career, showcasing their blend of rock with a more melodic, mature sound compared to their earlier work. That's all for me, Vikings. By the way, I want my MVTV.
Hey Vikings, this is Gossip is on Kanye West and his wife Bianca showing up to the Grammys without an invitation, and his wife wearing a very revealing outfit. People were stunned when she took off her coat. That after a while, they were escorted out of the venue. That's all for this week, Vikings. See you guys next time. And by the way, I want my MVTV.
Hey Vikings, this is a Novel Talk with Toby. I'm here again with Miss Stanley for this week's book review. This book's title is Codename Verity by Elizabeth Wine.
Okay, so as you said, this book is Codename Verity. It is a piece of historical fiction and it's set during World War II. The story centers along the friendship between Maddie and Julie, who are two young women from very different backgrounds. They meet while they're serving in the Women's Auxiliary of the Royal Air Force. That's quite a mouthful, I know. It's also known as the WAFs. And they are both recruited as radio operators. But we soon find out that these two women have very special skills that move them on into other roles. Julie is a trained mechanic and pilot, which is very unusual for women at that time, but she'd gotten her pilot's license. So she soon moves into the role of being a transport pilot. So she moves aircraft from one location to another, or she'll move troops. She can't fly in the war effort, obviously, but that's how she supports the troops. Aristocratic Julie, with her fancy education and her flair for acting and her fluency in both French and German, is recruited as a spy. So it's actually, and this is no spoiler alert because it opens the book, the story is told through Julie's written confession. So she's captured and she's made to tell her story and write it out. She's supposed to be giving away vital information, which she says after being tortured and tortured and tortured. And there are some pretty gruesome details about that. She gives away, but she's doing it also as the slower she tells the story, the longer she can kind of stay alive. This is a really twisty, intense, great story with a lot of action and really good characters and mystery. It's no wonder it won a lot of prizes when it first came out. So I really recommend this book.
A few questions I had is, who is Queenie?
Oh, okay, sorry, good. Queenie is one of the names that Julie is, it's one of her nicknames. So Julie, they call her Queenie because she's aristocratic, she comes from the upper classes, but she's also allegedly descended from Mary Queen of Scots, who was a royalty, because she's Scottish aristocracy. So it's one of the nicknames that they call her.
Does this book take place in Nazi Germany?
The background is Nazi Germany, so there are definitely Nazis in the story, but most of the story either takes place in England or in Nazi-occupied France.
Oh, okay. I see. That's interesting.
Yeah.
This has been a Novel Talk with Toby. Please check out Codename Verity in the library and Miss Stanley's display in the Media Center.
That's all for me, Vikings. See you all next time. Oh, and by the way, I want my MVTV. No, not again, not again. Help, I want it, please.